Hi. um, Facebook. My take on Facebook, all social media sites in general, I believe that they do mess up relationships.
I really think that Facebook does affect relationships. For example, my last relationship, I was with this guy for a long time, and if I put something on Facebook a few minutes before I told him about it, he would get upset. He'd be like, "Oh man, you're telling Facebook everything before you tell me anything." And so that would cause a fight. People just make way too big of a deal about Facebook and take it way too seriously.
I think that in past relationships that I've had, people misunderstand different things that other people post or the terms that they're using it in. So it could be really tricky as far as understanding where someone's coming from when they post things. So I guess it could be really dangerous.
I know a lot of people have had relationship issues on Facebook, and because it's brought to public knowledge, a lot of people who might not be involved in that relationship in particular might put their 2 cents in on it on Facebook, and then all of a sudden it causes problems in the relationship, and that's not good.
I tend to agree that Facebook ruins relationships because it puts things out in the open and it leaves things up for debate as to what it means per se, and like it makes people make assumptions instead of going to the source and asking. It just causes people to jump to conclusions and things escalate from there usually.
So I see my sister every single day. So you would assume that I don't need to be friends with her on Facebook. Apparently, that's not the case, because when I deleted her, she completely flipped and started screaming and yelling to my mother that I am being mean to her. And I'm just saying, that's just nuts.
How old is your sister?
My sister is 21 years old.
I mean, you think you know a person, but you really don't. It's like a difference between knowing them on Facebook and then knowing them in actual person. I used to probably write bad stuff, but now I'm more older, mature. I know not to put so much on it.
I know an association with Facebook or any type of social network is not good for your relationship. Like me and my boyfriend don't follow each other on Twitter. We are not friends on Facebook. I want to keep us together as long as possible, and I don't want Facebook to be a factor.
I was in a relationship, and Facebook did hinder that relationship because when girls were posting statuses and writing on his wall, that affected me, and I found out he was cheating through Facebook. So Facebook does hinder relationships.
Yeah, so this lady right here, she keeps posting all these Muslim pictures, and I don't want to see it. I'm about to tell her that this is such a corny religion. I don't like it. I'm gonna tell her.
I don't think you should do that. That's really offensive.
You're probably right.
So, my boyfriend ditched me again for the third time in a row to go hang out with a friend, go dirt bike racing. That's really cool. I'm so mad. Like, you know what? I'm gonna tell everybody about the time that he cried during Dear John. How hilarious is that?
You probably shouldn't post something like that, Katie. That's gonna come back to bite you.
You're probably right. Thanks.
I know an individual who wanted to be the captain of a cheerleading team, and when she went in for her interview, they checked her Facebook and found her with like beer cans in her hand or like the red cup with alcohol in it, and like posing in pictures for it. And they said because of that, that gives off a bad like she's not being a great role model for her to be the captain of the cheerleading team.
So you got pictures drunk or smoking
marijuana,
weed, that's bad, and that messes up your chances of getting a job.
A couple people who, when they graduated college and went for their interviews, they randomly asked for their Facebook password and username. Now, some people may think that's an invasion of privacy, but what you post on your Facebook is a reflection of that company. So I know a lot of people who didn't get jobs because of Facebook. So yeah, Facebook can get you into trouble.
With as much work that needs to be done, this Facebook game is too addicting to even think about logging off.
Hey Emily, you know you had a lot of work to do. I think you should go on Facebook and start doing your work.
Oh, I guess you're right.